Thank you. I think I've been chosen to speak on behalf of senior colleagues of John because I'm one of the few people who's been here even longer than he has. Looking around the room, I think Paul Hyland's been here even longer than me. Steve Ward's come back. He was here when I arrived. I'm not sure if Christine's around, but what an extraordinary transformation to this campus. Every time I come up the drive in the morning, not just this building, but in the time that I've been here, and probably in the time that you've been here as well, John, the University Theatre, the Tippett Centre, the Student Union, Stanton was just being built when I arrived. So we've seen the place completely transformed, and it's not just down to John squirreling away large amounts of money. I think I'll say a bit about this a bit later, though this is going to be very short. John's more than just a bean counter. He's more than just the man who says no. He's the man who makes things happen, and his financial stewardship is about that, really. We've been here a long time. As you can see, we were child prodigies when we were appointed. And recently, as I've worked more closely with John, people have often asked, what is it like to work with him, to work that closely? And the answer is difficult. I mean, John's not difficult. It's not difficult working with him, but it's difficult to give a real sense of just how volatile he can be sometimes, but mostly direct, bright, logical, methodical, all those things that he put on his application form. It would be disingenuous of me to say, or to pretend that we always saw eye to eye. There have been a number of times when, inevitably, given our responsibilities, we've come at issues, problems from different angles. But the great thing about John is he's never dismissed me out of hand. He's always found time to take me into his office, throw up a spreadsheet, to patiently take me through the figures, the facts, the bottom line, to listen closely to my arguments, and then to dismiss me out of hand. So, to get back to the image here, I'm not implying that in his retirement, John is the power behind Bath's first new casino, nor implying that he's been gambling with our financial future. It's really to represent, for me, John's excitement. I think John has had a real kick out of this job. He brings real passion to it. He gets very excited. And if you don't work closely with him, you don't necessarily see that. I want to just say something very personal here. There were some very dark days not so long ago after the QAA came in and got everything completely wrong, and we faced a sort of non-compliant judgment. And I won't forget John's support during that period. He said to me, I've got absolute confidence in you and your team. If you think the QAA have got it wrong, they've got it wrong. If you want to fight it and try and turn it round, which is what we did successfully, then you'll have my 100% backing. And that's exactly what I wanted to hear, needed to hear from a colleague DVC, almost as much as the words, and I'll find the money to pay the lawyers. Incidentally, they didn't cost that much in the end. So, John, I don't know how you're going to get your kicks in retirement. I'm sure you'll find a way. I'm very sorry to see you go, and I've got a horrible feeling that when you do, my job's going to feel a lot harder. But thank you very much.